This is the moment when my dad would ask me if I needed a handkerchief. My name's John O'Fallon. I am the younger, more handsome one of the O'Fallon boys. I want to start off with some thank yous, and first one goes to my mother. We wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for you, Mom. And Dad wouldn't have been the person he was. Your relationship is the basis of how I judge my own, and thank you for sharing him with us. Okay, now other thank yous. Thank you to Donna, Sam, and Royce for all your help these past months for organizing this wonderful day. It's been beautiful, and your help has been amazing. Thank you to all of my dad's handball buddies who are somewhere around here, right there. Thank you. I don't thank you for the bruises on my hands after playing you for a couple days. Thank you to Zane and Donna for the wonderful songs yet to come and helping set up this. Thank you to my brother, Diver Dan, right over there, for filming this. And thank you to everyone who has braved this podium. I know how hard it is to stand up here and speak about someone you loved. Lastly, thank you to the Soars who let us use this amazing space. It's a truly wonderful place, and I know my dad would say, like, oh my God, look at that view! Is that Nashville there? And sorry, one more. And thank you all for being here. I mean, I know it's hard to get away, and it's a testament not only to my family, but to the love that you all have in your hearts that you're here, and for all the kind words and thoughts and memories that you shared with us the last couple of months. About a week after my dad died, I was talking to a dear friend of mine who has been a counselor, pseudo-life coach, cycling buddy, about how much I wasn't looking forward to kind of standing up here and talking to everyone, and nervous and obviously worried about breaking down in front of 200 people. And my friend had heard my dad's speeches and knew how much of a brilliant orator he was. And he simply said, nah, you'll be fine. Just use your father's voice that's inside you. That night, I couldn't sleep. I mean, those words stuck with me, and I was up until about 4 a.m. thinking about, what I talk about and how I could make it through this speech. And I didn't want to talk about the sadness that we all feel. And then thought about my dad's personality, his kindness, his love, and his sense of humor. A lot of people have talked about his sense of humor, and I wanted to share a story that not many people have heard about of my dad, and a lot of people haven't heard about it because it's an embarrassing, funny story, and he will probably say this is, like, next time I see him, like, why the hell did you tell that story? But I'm gonna do it anyway. It was July of 2016, and we were in Barnegat Light, New Jersey, where my folks spend their summers, and the whole family was there. There's about 10 of us, It was a beautiful summer day, a knockout day. Weather was in the 80s, not a cloud in the sky, very similar to today. There was a breeze off the Atlantic. It was just gorgeous. My dad would say it's a first-class day. And we were all looking forward to that night's dinner. For a family with Irish heritage, my parents and our family love pasta. And we love my mother's bolognese sauce, and something that she takes great pride in and we all really enjoy. And she had made a big pot of bolognese to eat. And we came back from the beach. We all sit down at the dinner table. We're eating second, third helpings, and we're all chatting. And I see my dad get up and go over to the kitchen. It's in clear view from the dining table. And I see him grab a whole bunch of pasta and put it in the bowl, and then go over to the bowl of sauce. And I knew how much sauce was left, and there wasn't a lot. My dad loves sauces, and I see him scraping the bowl and putting it on a sauce, and he stirs up to us, and clearly the ratio of pasta to sauce is off. So he goes into the refrigerator and pulls something out and comes back over to his bowl, and I'm like, what the hell is he doing? And I'm like, there's no marinara in there, like, I don't know what he's gonna put in there. And I see out of the corner of my eye, my dad unscrew the top of this bottle and upend a Costco-sized bottle of Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce onto my mother's bolognese. I couldn't help myself, and I quickly called out the travesty and said something to the effect of, Italians all over the world are cursing your name. My brother said that, how could you disgrace my mother's bolognese, mom's bolognese like that? Skylar and Kennedy and Liz all got a little sick, but my dad sheepishly said, I was hoping you wouldn't see that, and came back over to the table, sat down, and he ate his barbecue sauce with bolognese. Now, I tell that story for a few reasons. Firstly, it's a pretty funny story, and secondly, it kind of demonstrates the uniqueness and the quirkiness of my father and his love of many things. A lot of people have talked about it today, but he loved life, and he loved his, different aspects of life, all aspects of life. And when we were writing his obituary, it was hard to think about, and it's hard to encapsulate all the things he loved. We had to make a list. We kept having to think about other things to add to that list. And condoms were part of that list as well.